So finally, after all of this overclocking stuff going on, and obviously the new RTX 2080Is, the launch of the 9900K, then launch of the Z390 motherboards, which are the high end for obviously this platform. I finally put it all together with 32 gigabytes of G-Skill 4266 megahertz, and then I got it overclocked to 5.4 gigahertz, and then I had the memory overclocked to 4.6 gigahertz, and I overclocked the graphics card, but I didn't really do much with that because I'm still waiting for them to all come out. Plus there was all this stuff that was going around and that. But basically this is like the ultimate sort of setup for a single card use and a sort of single screen. So if you go back, there'll be a card in the screen or some information in the bottom, and also in the bottom, if you want to buy some merch of Maxed Out and support this channel, then you can do down below, and then to subscribe and share and like this video if you like it, that helps a lot. And if you're new to the new channel, well, if you're new to this channel, hi and welcome. I'm Roger. And so basically on this channel we talk about everything: computer, hardware, fixing things like software and components and cameras and video production and doing vlogs and that sort of stuff. But anyway, on with the video. So basically I've got to the point where I've done everything, and I'm going to be changing and swapping this out and putting this into the fractal design. Was it fractal design? But anyway, I'm going to be putting that in the S2 case, putting it in there, checking temperatures, see what that's like. Then I'm going to probably go back into this case and then do custom water cooling. But I'm just going to figure out like aesthetics wise and what I need and what size pumps I need and radiators, what I can fit in there. Because at the moment I'm using the Lian Li case and it's really quite decent. But I've got the 4 power supply and you can't see the overclocking or the voltage going through the power supply, which is annoying. But anyway, this is kind of the ultimate sort of feel. So you got your speakers, so it could be any speakers. I've got loads of speakers, but we need speakers because I didn't have the speakers in this studio at the time. So these are like wooden speakers, so you can hear all your stuff going on and everything like that. Normally people might have Dolby surround sound, but Dolby 7.1 in your headphones, or you can use a DAC and then boost the sound, but I don't really need to, but I have got one of them as well. Optical Keyboard by BenQ Zowie. So basically this is not mechanical, but it's an optical, so it breaks the light, so it gives you a nice actuation feel. It feels between brown and red switches, and it feels a bit like membrane keys as well at the same time, so it doesn't feel that bad. Then obviously I've got my mouse, but I'm going to be doing another video where it's going to have about 20 different mice, or maybe 25 different mice in this range, and some of them are small, some are medium, some are large, some of them wider, some have got a higher bump and everything like that. But I've just taken this one first out the box and added it to the bungee cable, so I can literally don't have no cable drag and stuff. I'm using a controlled BenQ mouse pad as well on top of the Rossi gaming desk, so this could hold 3 monitors. I think this is a 24.5 inch monitor that I've got here. So obviously if you're going to be using a RTX 2080 Ti and all the top of the range stuff, then you should have like a 240 Hz monitor or even 140 Hz monitor, so you can obviously get that nice frame rate to play Fortnite, PUBG. But more on that in the obviously a link in the video or a card up there, and that will basically explain to you the difference of having these kind of monitors and stuff like that. And then also I've got so I've got loads of memory because I'm going to kind of like use it for video production and photography editing and illustration and software like that, and for gaming, and I can swap through between the screens. It's got Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and it all like the newest stuff, and it's all built into the motherboard and it looks lovely and everything like that, and I'm quite happy at the moment. Obviously this computer's not going to stay in here, this is just a setup as well. Then obviously you got the nice comfortable reclining a Rossi chair, so technically if you really want a gaming situation going on and lovely aesthetics, then you kind of match it and stuff like that. But obviously if you want a computer just to do what it needs to do, get a nice comfortable chair so you're at the perfect level. This is a TN screen, so it's not IPS, so if it's IPS I can look that way, up and bottom, but with TN you get it so it's proper straight in the middle, so I can do everything I want to make sure I've got the perfect viewing distance, and depends on however I'm playing. Some people might want to just like scoop up and play like that. But yeah, I've got my switch, but it's not here, so I can go through all my colour changes and settings. So if I go from doing like some video production stuff or whatever, I can switch from gaming mode or into movie mode or YouTube mode or into TV mode, whatever mode. You can do that really quickly without using these buttons here, and it just looks really good. So basically this setup is an esports setup. So this is an esports monitor, so it's for competitive play against anyone in the world who wants to play with me. People that are professional gamers that play, they literally use these monitors. They use esports monitors because it's competitive sport. So I don't lose any connection. I've got it connected via USB, via bungee, so I can have no cable drag. And obviously I've got different mouse pads, but I like this mouse pad because I like to have a control one, so it goes, it's kind of like it goes in the tempo with me. So I'm using 800 DPI at the moment, and it just feels really nice and controlled for me, so I can get those nice clear shots when I need to and stuff like that. And then I'm just trying out this keyboard, but technically I like brown switches or silver switches. It depends. I just like different versions all the time, so it's not too bad. Don't know why he was there looking at me, but he's not there anymore. Sorry pal. Anyway, that's really bad. Anyway, yeah, so you got your sound. This is what an ultimate system is though. You got a nice table, you can chill out, you got your nice chair that you can, well, this is what we should say. Do you want me to make a video of, like, if you've got a set gaming setup, you need to have a certain height, you've got to be a certain height, a certain build and everything like that. Hang on, I've got to get out of here. Where am I? Do you want me to make you a video explaining how to be able to run 144Hz monitors and 240Hz monitors and what kind of components you need for it? So from starting from a decent budget upwards, and also like the sort of chair that's really kind of comfortable for gaming, and the sort of nicer screens that are perfect for the gaming, because you probably might think that 27 and 28 inch or like whatever sort of screens are the perfect sort of resolution, but for esports the perfect size is more like 24, 24.5, 25 inches. But we can always explain that, so sound off in the comments down below if you want to check that video out. But anyway, I'll just leave you with the montage of the whole like nice little setup that I've done. Any questions you want to ask, leave them down in the comments down below. And I've got Discord now, and I know that most of you want to speak to me through Discord because you've got some problems with overclocking, or you've got some sort of problems with your computer, whatever. You can leave it in the comments down below to say that you've messaged me in Discord. Anyway, so I think I'll leave that link in the description down below. And if you want to support me as well, you can do it in the links in the description down below. And anything that I've got here, down below in Amazon, or wherever the links are going to be. Anyway, I am Roger, and I am out.
Hey, I don't get what this is about. You got my head spinning on my shoulders. I feel it burn inside of my chest. See the lines as they blur out. I can feel it knocking me out. You're bringing me higher and higher in every way, and all of my doubts, I can feel them, they're fading away. Oh, you're like a fantasy. I know this can't be real. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling way down. All delusional. Got me feeling like I'm lucid dreaming. Got me flying high, 'cause I can't believe that I get to have you close. On an endless road, I'm levitating now, in one of those lucid dreams. In one of those lucid dreams. Oh yeah. Wait, you gotta tell me what you